Hi everyone. Today I'm going to go over homework 12-1. I hope you guys went through the notes and took those, but this is going to focus in on, again, graphing the sine curve. You guys have to realize that we're going to be graphing y equals sine of x. In the next lesson, you guys are going to focus in on amplitude and frequency, but for right now, you're just going to focus in on those 5 key points. I know in the first video I said 4, but it is 5 because you have to include 0. So when you guys are going to go ahead and sketch, you're sketching on the x. This is my x, this is my y. My 5 key points, we're going to start at 0, 90, 180, 270, and 360. You're going to start at 0. You're going to do tick marks 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. You can use degree or radian. I told you guys that I was going to use radian for this one. So I'm going to go ahead and show you what that radian will look like. 2, so you would have x. You would start at 0. You would have pi over 2. Pi over 2 is equal to 90. Pi is equal to 180. 3 pi over 2 is equal to 270. And 2 pi is equal to 360. I don't care what you guys go ahead and use. A lot of kids prefer degree, but it truly doesn't matter for me. All right, so your key points, your y, you're going to start at 0. You're going to go up to 1, back down to 0, -1, 0. Okay, and that's the same thing. 0, 1, back to 0, -1, and 0. Okay, you guys can see that they do want us to go from -360 to +360. So we do have to go ahead and graph that. So we have pi over 2, pi, 3 pi over 2, and 2 pi. And then 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. This is negative pi over 2, which is equal to 90 degrees. Negative pi radian, which is equal to negative 180. Negative 3 pi over 2 radians, which is equal to negative 270, apologize. And negative 2 pi, which is equal to negative 360. Okay, from here we can go ahead and graph our points. We're going to start at 0, 0. We have to go 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. This is +1, -1. Whoops. So you guys can go ahead at 90. You're going to go up to 1, 180, back down to 0, 270, -1, 360. Again, make sure that you have that curve. This is the sine curve, and that you don't have those points there. And what I mean by that, it's curve-like right here and down at this point. Now you're going to go down to -1, back up to 0, up to 1, and back down to 0. So you guys can go like this, this, and this, okay? All right, so you guys can go ahead. We can see that the max, the highest point right here, is at 1. The min, the lowest point, -1. The range, how low can I go? How high can I go? The lowest point is -1. The highest point is +1. The domain is going from -360 to +260, or we can go ahead -2 pi to +2 pi. And again, if you feel more comfortable with degrees, you guys can go ahead and do -360 to +360. Okay, We're going to show where it's increasing. This is the first point. It's going up, up, up. You're on a roller coaster. You're increasing. You're going from negative 2 pi to negative 3 pi over 2. That's one spot where it's increasing. You guys can see right here is another spot where it's increasing. This is going from negative pi over 2 to positive pi over 2. And the last spot that you're going to see that it's increasing is right here, where it's going from 3 pi over 2 to 2 pi. Okay, decreasing, there's just two spots, this one right here and that one right there. So it's decreasing from negative 3 pi over 2 to negative pi over 2, and it's also decreasing from pi over 2 to 3 pi over 2. Okay, in the equation of the midline, that's the halfway point between your max and your min, and you're going to see that's at y is equal to 0. Okay, that ends homework 12-1. You only had to do question 1. If you have any questions, please email me. Have a great day. Bye.